Okay, this is a short little video on how to fix at least a Maytag dishwasher gasket. So this is my Maytag washer. It's a model MDB9100A WW white. The problem manifests itself down here on the bottom. I was getting some leaks that were coming down here and then going through the tile into the basement, which wasn't any good. So, on further inspection, you can see the gasket right here goes around the tub. Pretty straightforward. You can see as it goes around there. Not much rocket science there. When you look down into the bottom, you can see, well, maybe you can, maybe you can't. This side's probably a little better. If you go right against the edge, you can see that there is really not much of the gasket left. If you look down at the bottom, this is the door jamb, so don't worry about that. But behind that, down in here, it's starting to get spongy, and you can see that I've lost my seal here, and it was starting to leak. So I called Maytag. They wanted $65 to get this thing, which is a rubber gasket. Not too exciting. So I went out onto eBay. Amazon had them as well, and just did a find. In this case, I was looking for gasket part number 902894, and it cost me 35 bucks instead of 60, including shipping. And the guys at Maytag suggested I would need a repair person. I don't think that's really accurate. So if you look at this, you'll see that there's a little bit of a gasket. You can see that I'm holding the part that will get jammed into the groove, and then you can see a little lip right there that creates the actual seal. If you look down here, you can see it as well. So this is the part on the bottom. I'm squeezing with my thumb that will go in the groove. The top, you can see, also should give you somewhat of a gasket, whereas mine, because it's 10 years old, is worn out. So what you want to do is make sure that this is halfway around. I put a little mark on mine so I could see where halfway was. And what we're going to do is we're going to start right underneath here and then feed it around so that it fits. So the first thing you need to do, take the old gasket out. Not a lot of rocket science there. Just pinch it with something, pull, and you can see it pops. It pops right out. So not a lot going on there. It'll just simply pull out, and it might have a little bit of gunk in it. But overall, you can see here that this gasket, again, kind of beat up, but that's okay. It's a great dishwasher. I love the dishwasher, by the way. So, just clean up any odds and ends. There's no glue. There's nothing else in here that you need to worry about. So, now you'll grab your device, your gasket, find the middle, line it up, push it in, and away you go. So now it's just a matter of pushing that gasket in. You can feel when it seals. Not a lot, again, going on there. Pretty straightforward. Just push it around, and then down it goes. Coming down the sides, rather easy. It just falls right into the groove and down to the bottom. Right, so again, tap it into place. Make sure that it's in there like it's supposed to be. You can give it a little bit of a tug to set it to. That helps some. You don't want to tug it too much because then you'll have too much down here on the side when you get done. So, just like that. Push it in down here on the bottom. Make sure it's all the way in. And, whoops, sorry. Not watching my little camera here. Making sure that gasket fits like it should. Looks good. And now if we take that same shot along the edge that we had before, you can see that there's considerably more gasket showing than at the beginning of the video. Right? So, now the idea is to close it up. Let it sit for a while. You could hear it. Maybe you couldn't. I could. And that you were pushing against the gasket, and we're good to go. So, gosh, that was easy. And definitely not something you want to send a repair guy in to do. Good luck.